Thanks for being here. First and foremost, just want to say how great of a day it is. One, Vikings are winning. Two, got to see Casey O'Brien today. He came by the office, which was great for our players, sat in our staff room, sat in our team meeting, and I got a chance to spend some time with him. So I know that he says hi to all of our Gopher fans out there. And then three, you get invited to the Duke's Mayo Bowl out in Charlotte. What a great opportunity for us. To be able to be, 7-5, be in a position to play a really good Virginia Tech team, coached by Coach Pry, and I know they had, five one-score losses. We had 7 one-possession games and went 3-4 in those, and they had 5 one-score losses. So it's going to be a great atmosphere, just a great opportunity to be in another bowl game, and especially the Duke's Mayo Bowl. So just want to thank Danny Morrison and his staff for all that they did in selecting us. Want to thank the people at Duke's Mayo, the Charlotte Sports Foundation as well, and then just everybody at Duke's Mayo. And we got one of these right here, so you can pick it up if you're a local Cub. Ding! Just like that. So anyway, just want to say how thankful we are and appreciative, and it's a tremendous opportunity for us to play another bowl game. And you know how we do this. It's a great reward for the 2024 season, but it's also an extension or a beginning of the 2025 season. There's an extension of 24. There's a beginning of 25, and even the bowl prep. We got 27, 28 days here until we play. Got a lot of work to do, and we're going to take advantage of every single one of those days. I promise you that. So congratulations to Virginia Tech on being selected. And congratulations to our fans and our players and everybody involved in our organization and administration. So with that, we'll open up for questions.
Did you ever see this bowl game going for the Duke's Mayo bath after the game? Talk about that opportunity, what that might be like if you did that.
Yeah, it's a great tradition. This is what college football is all about. You have a little bit of these quirks that come out based on who's sponsoring it and the traditions they have, and I think it's tremendous. If we're lucky enough and fortunate enough to win the football game, absolutely, make it double. So
you guys announced Corey Heatherman got a new deal yesterday. What went into the last 48 hours with him?
Yeah, just calm, normal conversations. Just talking about life. I tell you what, Corey Heatherman's a great man, and he loves the University of Minnesota. He loves the players he gets to coach. He loves the staff. I think that was very evident in the process. We've only known him in the organization for the last 10, 11 months, but I think he's made a huge impact on and off the field to our players and our staff. And I give credit to our administration, and it takes a lot of people to get to the end result, which is signing a contract. And thank his agent and Thayer Evans and what he was able to provide, and just insight to a lot of different things. It's a unique process to go through it, and you're going to go through it every single year if you have really good coaches, which we do. And to credit to Corey and his staff for all they accomplished this year and what they were able to achieve. And those opportunities are going to come your way. And I want to support as many guys as we possibly can, and keep guys here if they really want to be here, and also promote them and encourage them if that's something they want to do in the future, and go be a head coach and go to the NFL and do things like that. But while you're waiting for all that, it's a great place to be. And I'm really excited about the opportunity to keep Corey. I think that says a lot about our administration stepping forward, and it just says a lot about the connection in that room too, that he really wants to be here. Because he's going to have a lot of opportunities as well, not only that one and this one and this one and that one, and he's going to have a lot more coming up too. And just really thankful he's going to be our defensive coordinator here in 2025.
The transfer portal opens up tomorrow. How do you feel like you're prepared for that?
Yeah, I think that when the portal opens, you're always expecting people to go in it. I think you're also knowing who's going to go in it, who already said they were. I think that people announce it. Then there's some people who haven't announced it. I think that's just part of the ebb and flow of college football. It's the ever-changing landscape. One thing that stays the same is everything changes, and you're ready for those. We're hot and heavy into the portal right now of how we're going to be able to fill some gaps. Obviously, just signed a really good class of high school players that we're really excited about entering our program. Excited about a lot of the guys who have announced that they're staying, which I think these days it's a win in itself to retain your players, a lot of the top players that you have, which I think we're doing a really good job of. You're creating value inside your organization, not just on the field, but off the field. This is a life program. It will be. It's a transformational program. Doesn't mean you can't have transactions within the transformational, but it's always going to be a transformational program for your entire life. Transactions are a part of that in college football right now. What I'm thankful we're not is just a transactional relationship and just a transactional program. We're not. Transactions are a piece of that transformational program, and I'm really thankful that we have that. And I think a lot of guys value that as well. But a lot of things are changing in college football, and they have changed. I can't just say changing; they've changed, and you adapt to that change, and you grow and you learn. And I'm just thankful for the guys that are staying, all the guys that have left. I wish them all the best as they leave. You want to see them get what they have earned, deserve, want, whatever you want to call it. And if leaving here is to get that, then so be it, and support them 100%. There's a lot of guys I have really good relationships with that are leaving, and those are hard talks, but not in a bad way, just a hard talk. A guy doesn't want to leave, but feels like he might not play. You got to be very transparent and honest with people whether they're going to play or not, because if you care about them, you'll allow them to go play somewhere else if that's what they choose. You're going to help them do that. You're going to be very transparent. It might help your depth, but it doesn't help them get what they really, really want. So I know I'm going off on a tangent a little bit about that, but you asked, and there's just a lot of relationships that you won't have for the next few years until they're done with college. Just like Bucky Irving. You couldn't have a relationship with him when he went to Oregon, but right when he graduated, we have a great relationship again. And I just made sure they all knew that they have us for life, and anything they needed from us, let us know. But we'll also benefit from it by bringing players into our program as well here coming up.
PJ, you mentioned on Wednesday bringing in a quarterback. What are the attributes or things you're looking for from that guy to come in?
Yeah, I think that, one, I really like our quarterback room. I really like the progress Dylan has made, and even Max. Max has gone through some tough times, losing his mom this past week, but has come out every single day and just had great focus and great intentionality to every rep. And you look at where Drake is. I mean, Drake's made huge strides from the moment he got here to where he is now. And then we'll add another player. And again, it always starts with one: can the quarterback lead the team? Period. It doesn't matter if you're the first guy, the second guy, the third guy, the fourth guy, the fifth guy. We know we want to have 5 quarterbacks on our roster. We know that. And every single one of them have to have the intangibles of leading the entire football team. We start with that. And then we go right down the list to all the things that, can get better and you can coach and you can develop at the quarterback position. Not just the arm strength, but the accuracy, the processing of information, the ability to run the offense the way we need to be able to do it. A lot of things go into it.
Take 1 or 2 more. We saw Ja Joyner accept the Senior Bowl.
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite memories that you're going to have about Ja?
I think there's a lot of things at practice that I think I'm going to miss. Just saying his name, Skyu Ja, all the time over the loudspeaker, and joking around with him from 90 yards away about his finish. Our handshake at the end of every single practice. I'm going to miss his smile. I'm going to miss, as a football player, you're going to miss all the things that he does. But more importantly, you're going to miss the person because he's grown a lot. I mean, he was voted in as one of our captains midway through the year, which I think that if you would have told me Ja was going to be a captain his freshman year, I'd say, yeah, that's a long way away. He's got a lot of work to do. And I think he's closed the gap on that. That's voted on by his teammates. And, I'm just going to miss that every single day, seeing him. And he's a high-quality individual and a great person, and obviously done a lot for our program on the field and off the field, and serves and gives an awful lot. That doesn't get covered enough. I'm not saying that just about you guys. I'm saying in general, that's what I love about our guys. They serve and give so much that doesn't get any coverage and shouldn't. They just do it on their own. And Ja's a very selfless individual, and we're going to miss him a lot around here.
PJ, what do you know about Virginia Tech as a team and their coach? Have you run across him over the years at all?
Yeah, 2019 he was defensive coordinator here, or at Penn State when we played him here. I went out to visit Penn State a few years ago and got a chance to see him when he was out there. He's a really good defensive mind, does a really good job. And coming from the James Franklin tree, you're going to be incredibly organized. You're going to have a really good team that plays incredibly hard. You're going to fly around, and he's got a lot of energy too. And I got a lot of respect for him, seen him over the years. I don't know much about their football team. No disrespect there. I haven't started studying them just yet. There's 5-6 teams that people talk about in 3 to 4 destinations, and you'd be getting ahead on 20 teams. We're focusing on our team right now. But I do know, you go back and look at all their stats and you look at all the close games they lost. This is a team that can easily be 10-2. They ended up being 6-6, very similar to us in that side that, you know, we could be easily maybe better than that, but our record is what it says it was. I mean, we had 7 one-possession games. I mean, they had 5 one-score losses. I mean, they're in every single game that you play in the ACC. So, I mean, they beat some really good teams too, beating that Georgia Tech team who's really, really good. So we got our work cut out for us. I'm glad we have a lot of time because we're going to need it. Really good football team. Should be a great matchup in Charlotte. And we couldn't be more grateful, like I said, to all the people at Duke's Mayo for selecting us and Danny Morrison. I mean, can't thank him enough, his entire staff. So we look forward to being out there. It's a celebration of the season, a celebration of our players, and we're definitely going to do that. So can't wait to get out there. It's a while till we get out there, so we got a lot of work to do and prepare and get our team better. So thanks for your time. Thanks for coming out. Row the boat, Sky Mom. Go Gophers. Talk to you soon. Thanks.